All right. Okay, so can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the syllabus I shared with you. And
Yes.
good. So by now, I will not be going through all this test you have here. You might have read it already. So it's just to let you know a little thing about digital marketing and why it is important. And you are already in the program, so telling you about why digital marketing is important might not necessarily be more efficient again, because we are not trying to convince you at this level again. So you are now you have bought into the program. So now what you need is to get the value of the program. So there's no reason to bother you so much about why you should learn digital marketing again. But I would just like to make some emphasis. So, and in the aspect of, you can see where I wrote job profiles after one course. So as a digital marketer, sometimes you might find a niche of digital marketing that you have much interest in. So you might decide after the program, you want to become a specialist in search engine optimization. You can say you want to become a specialist in social media manager. You can become a specialist in marketing analysis. So these are various areas in which you can leverage on and you can stay on as a digital marketer. So you might not necessarily call yourself a digital marketer. You can call yourself a content marketer. That means you are picking a niche in digital marketing. And that's also good based on your skill set and what you have interest in. Now, one thing that makes digital marketer to be valuable is that as you grow and as you proceed, you get to work with marketing campaign and you get to work with marketing budget. Now, your marketing budget determines the level of experience you can claim you have had in digital marketing. Let me give you an instance. If you as a digital marketer, you have never worked on a marketing budget that is up to probably up to $1,000 before, you will not know what it means to run a marketing campaign with a budget of $1,000. Probably what you have been doing before is $500, $200. The level of data you are working with it will not be compared. You can't compare it with the level of data you'll be working with when you are dealing with a campaign of $1,000. And that means someone who have done campaign of $1,000 before, we have more experience and he will be able to solve more problems than you that you are dealing with $500. Why am I saying this? Experience in digital marketing is not about the number of years. It is about the number of campaign and the weight of the campaign you are working with. For instance, now, if you are dealing with a big brand that has a lot of money to invest in marketing, probably they have up to 1 million naira to spend on monthly marketing. The amount of work you will be doing, the amount of data you'll be analyzing, the amount of campaign, the amount of ads you will be running will be huge in comparison with someone who only have about maybe 10,000 naira to work with. So even though the person that is having 10,000 naira to work with might have spent 10 years in the industry, but because he has not been dealing with huge marketing budgets, the level of experience cannot be compared with someone that has been dealing with huge marketing budgets. So in this program, one thing we want to achieve is we will try our best to deal with, in our project, the project we'll be taking in this program, we'll be working with data sets that has to do with huge marketing budgets, so as to help your experienced level. For instance, now, the last marketing campaign that I worked on, the budget, the last marketing campaign that I worked on, The budget for that campaign was $50,000. So the meaning of that is we have a lot of data sets to work with. When we ran the Google ads, for us to analyze the Google ads alone, it took almost 2 days to do the data analysis, because you are dealing with huge data sets, because the campaign is having it, we are investing a lot of money in the campaign. So when you are dealing with a campaign of, if you convert $50,000 to Nigerian naira, that would be almost more than 20 million naira. So you are having a lot of data sets to work with, and that helps your experience as a digital marketer. And that means you can work in any organization, especially in our country now, in Nigeria. Before you can find a business or an organization that is spending more than 10 million naira on a marketing campaign, that means it must be a very big corporation. So in this program, we're dealing with huge data sets that will help you to have the experience you need, even to work with any organization you want to work with. And that is why we were not charging low for the program, because we want to offer you something that will help you, even if you want to work with big corporations as a freelancer. So the program is divided into 12 modules, and you will be working on digital marketing introduction. That is what we are doing today. Then from there, we will move to digital marketing frameworks, web planning and design with WordPress, content strategy, social media marketing, social media advertising, search engine optimization, search engine marketing, display advertising, email marketing, Google Analytics, LinkedIn optimization. Now, let me tell you that in digital marketing, sorry for the pause, someone is disturbing me with call, because I'm connecting to the internet with my phone. I'm not in my office currently, so I don't have access to I don't have access to my router. So by tomorrow, in the Southeast, on Monday, we are always on lockdown. So we don't go to office on Monday throughout the South. I'm in Southeast currently, I'm in nowhere. So we are on lockdown. So it's a challenge. So sorry about that. Now,
all right. No problem.
Okay, thank you. Digital marketing basically is into 7 to 8 areas. So we have the aspect of content. Content in digital marketing, we call it the king. Content is the king. That is the what now? Maybe the blood. Just as the blood is very important to sustenance of life, so also content is very important to sustenance of digital marketing. Anything you are doing in digital marketing, without content, it is nothing. So that is why one of the first things we study is content strategy and marketing. Then from content, now before we do content, we will start with web planning. And the reason for that is when we say digital, that means we are leveraging on internet and digital tools. And the website is your online shop. That is your online office space. Any digital marketing effort you are doing are directed to your website. So you can't say you are running a digital marketing campaign and you don't have a website, or you don't have a landing page where people can be directed to. That campaign will not be a success. That's just the truth. I've seen a lot of people, they will claim they are a digital marketer, and the only thing they do is to run social media ads. They are promoting on WhatsApp, they are promoting on Facebook, doing some Instagram, TikTok things. Now, all those things are just social media marketing. You are not doing digital marketing, because any digital marketing you are doing that doesn't land with, that doesn't have a website behind it, is not a marketing campaign. That's not a marketing campaign. You are only trying to do some small things on social media. And the problem with that is you are investing your money on something that is outside your control. Social media doesn't belong to you. social media, like now, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp is controlled by what? By Meta. Meta is the owner of Facebook. They are the owner of Instagram. They are the owner of WhatsApp. So you don't have control about what doesn't belong to you. Meta can come up tomorrow now and say they want to shut down their platform, or probably they want to do something on their platform that will affect your business. You don't have any choice. It is their product, it is their service. They have much control on it. Unlike if it's your website, you decide on what you want to do on your website. You decide on who sees your website. You decide on how you manage your website. So that is why we start with how can you design a website as a digital marketer? How can you manage a website? Because you will be dealing with website. You will be dealing with website backend. You will be working a lot with landing pages, and you must have that basic knowledge. So one of your projects at that level is that you'll be designing a website for yourself as a digital marketer, and you will guide you on how to achieve that. You will do it as a project, and we are going to review it and see what you can achieve with that. Then we will now move to content. How do you create content for this website you have created? How do you ensure that you can write a blog post, and through this blog post, people can start discovering your website. Your website can rank on search engine, and through that, you can promote your product or your service that you want to work on. Then, now that you have a strategy for creating content, you know what you want to be sharing to promote your product or your service, then you can now go on social media. So social media comes after you have your website, after you have a content strategy, then you can now use social media to promote it. So you can get more people to view your products, to view your content, and in that way, you can make more sales on social media. Now, we have two types of social media strategy that we do use. We have the organic strategy and we have the paid strategy. So the organic strategy is all about what you know already. You share on Facebook, people like it, people make comments, you create video posts, you create images. All these things are the organic side of social media. You are not paying any money for that. It's basically free. The only thing you are paying for is your time. So you are paying with your time because it takes time, it takes a lot of effort. Then from social media marketing, we go into social media advertising. And that is the paid aspect. So you are paying Facebook to run ads, targeted ads. Basically, Facebook have a lot of information about people. They know a lot about them. They know what they do, what they like, what they comment on, what they share. So Facebook know their salary. They know how much they spend per month on online products. They know the kind of people they follow. They know the kind of people they have interest in. So you as a digital marketer, you can leverage on this knowledge, on this data that Facebook have to target people and to be able to position your product or your service before them. Then we will now move on to search engine optimization. Having achieved a good level of results on social media, you need to take your customer to know more about, to ensure that your customer knows about your website, because that is your shop, that is your online shop. So that is where people make a buying decision. And for you to achieve that, you must be visible and reachable through search engine. Search engine is just your Bing, Microsoft Bing, your Yahoo search. Now, when people make a search for something on search engine that is related to your product or your service, they should be able to see your product. They should be able to see your company coming up in the search results. So for you to be able to rank higher, take for instance, if you make a search on Google now, probably you make a search on Google for maybe a physiotherapy close to me. Google will look at your location where you are making that search, and they will, their search engine crawlers will make a search for physiotherapists that are very close to where the search is being made, and they will bring out the results. So let's say your organization, your product, your organization exists very close to where that search is being made. If you do your search engine optimization very well, you should be able to be seen in that search engine result page. Your product or your service should show up. Your organization should show up in the results. So the way marketers ensure that this is achieved is what we call search engine optimization. Now, instead of doing it organically, we can also pay for it, because sometimes it takes time to see results of search engine optimization. So you might pay for it, and that is when we have search engine marketing. So we call it pay-per-click marketing. So you pay as soon as people are clicking on your ads. So we will learn more about this as we progress. Then we have display advertising. You might have been on some blog sites and you are seeing some display ads. Maybe you are searching a particular website and you see some display adverts. So all those things are display advertising, and we will learn more about them also. Then we have the email marketing, in which you try to market to people that you have their email contacts. And lastly, we look at Google Analytics. Then we have a bonus class, which is your LinkedIn optimization. So we believe that after you have taken the program, you should be ready to get jobs. You should be ready to work on projects for people. And one basic way to connect with people, your prospective employers or people that can give you projects or jobs, is through LinkedIn. So I, as an individual, have been able to get a lot of gigs through LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is a very important platform that you must learn how to use, and we are going to see how to go about that. So that's the course overview. When we look at digital marketing introduction, the frameworks for digital marketing, and all these things, I've talked about them already. I don't need to go through them again. So now the classroom experience. So we'll be having 3 lessons in a week, not daily now. And I will give you the reason for that. So we'll be having 3 hours of live class on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So we'll be having 1 free day before the next day. So the reason for that is, for every class, you will have something to work on. And because of that, you will need that day, that free day, to be able to work on the assignment you have. Then you'll be able to check it the next day, take the next day's lesson, then move on to work on any assignment you have. So that's why we'll be having it fortnightly like that. So it will be on Monday, on Wednesday, and on Friday. Monday, it will be Monday, okay? It will be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for 3 hours daily. Then we'll be taking the lesson in a very simplified way and in an applied manner. So it will be simplified and it will be applied. Applied in the sense that it will not just be a theoretical class. We'll be taking a practical approach into everything we'll be learning. And this will help you to be able to get what we want. Actually, digital marketing is not a theoretical program. Digital marketing is something you have to be able to apply. So there is no essence of you learning digital marketing, and at the end of the day, you can work on projects. So we'll be giving you some reward projects, and we'll be giving you project reviews. We will review all your projects. You'll be having support. I have my colleagues also that will be helping us with that. So we'll be having mentor support. You'll be having access to our career services at the end of the program. So some resources you'll be getting in the program. You'll be getting your lesson handouts. We'll be giving you presentation slides. Then for every project, we make rubrics available. So this is not like a regular school in which your teachers will give you assignments or projects and they will expect you to go ahead and do it. Then they will mark the assignments and let you know whether you pass or you fail. And if you are able to pass, good of you. If you fail, they can bother themselves to do the correction. They might not bother themselves to do the correction. But now we are not using that approach. The approach is, for every project we are giving you, there will be rubrics. Rubrics is, these are the things we are expecting from you to include in your project. And that will guide you to carry out the project. Because the aim of the project is not for you to brainstorm and give you something to bother yourself with. No, the aim of the project is so that you can be able to apply what have been taught. So we actually want you to perform well in the project. So it's not like a Nigerian school whereby someone is looking for a way for you to fail, or they don't really want you to do well. No, we want you to pass very well in the project. So we give you rubrics so that you will know what is expected of you. Then there will be recordings of every class we are having so that you can take your time again to listen in case you were unable to meet to get anything we discuss. Then there will be relevant ebooks that will be suggested for you. And at the end of the program, you'll be having your certificate of program completion. So that's all about the class. And those are the things we are looking up to. It's going to be an interesting class. And it's going to be something that will add a lot of value to you and to us also, that we are taking you, because we are also learning from you. We learn from our students a lot. We have started doing this for the past 3 years. We have been raising and teaching people in digital marketing. We teach people in graphic design. We teach people on programming, that is coding. So we have different tutors for that. I handle the aspect of digital marketing because that's my own area. And one thing about us is we actually do what we teach. This is Cladox Media, and we are into provision of services in the area of branding, digital marketing, and in area of education. So our educational arm is what we call After School Academy. So we use the After School Academy as a platform to teach, whereby we use Cladox Media as a platform to offer services in line with our skill sets. Okay, so let's go into today's class. But before we do that, let me hear from you. Do you have any questions so far? Do you have anything you want to share? And if you have anything to say, let me know so that we can know we proceed from here.
Okay. The question I just have is that for digital marketing now, is it compulsory that like you must, like say, know the whole branches of digital marketing, or you can just dwell on only just one branch?
Okay.
And still be a digital marketer?
All right, that's a very good question. Now, if you want to be called a digital marketer, you have to know all the aspects that we'll be talking about. That is, if you want to be called a digital marketer, you have to know all that aspects. But if you want to be called a social media manager, then you can stay with social media marketing alone. If you want to be called a social media advertiser, then you can stay with social media advertising alone. Now, one thing is, by the time everybody has interest, and we have our skill sets, we have something there is a way we are wired as an individual. So by the time you go through all the courses, possibly you might find an aspect of the course that you have more interest in, or that you can relate well with. Then you can now say, okay, I don't think I want this generic thing called digital marketing. I want to stay on a particular niche. I want people to know me for a particular niche of digital marketing. Because let me tell you the advantages and the disadvantages of it. If you call yourself a digital marketer, the meaning of that is when people are looking out for someone that is very good in search engine marketing, they might not come for you because they will think that you are more generic, you are in digital marketing. Let's go for someone that his area of specialization is search engine. So they will go for someone that his area of specialization is search engine. You get it? But that is the disadvantage of calling yourself a digital marketer now. But in the advantage of that is if you are someone that has a very big dream, and the big dream is you want to work for corporations in a position of maybe their marketing director, maybe you want to be their campaign manager. If you want to work in those kind of that level now, that means you must be a digital marketer. You can't just call yourself a search engine marketing and you be a marketing director. Because as a marketing director, you must be able to control every other specialist, like social media manager, content creator, search engine optimizers. You must be able to control them. And for you to be able to control them, you must know every aspect of their skill set. Do you get it? So it's all about your vision. It's all about you as an individual, what you want to do. I, for instance, now, I don't want to be called just a social media marketer. I want to be called a digital marketer because my vision is to be a director in the marketing industry. My vision is to be able to get to the pinnacle of digital marketing in my industry now, to be at the top. So I don't just want to narrow myself to a niche. And also because I am building, I'm a co-founder I'm a co-founder in my organization. So we are building a huge brand. So, and tomorrow will not come now, and I will now be working under someone, even in my own firm. Do you get it? So I must have a huge brand in the department where I am heading. I must have a huge knowledge of it. I'm the marketing director in my department. So I can't say that I want to narrow my knowledge to just display advertising. No, I have people that is their own strength and I control them. So I must know what they know so that I can be able to direct them. So it's all about your vision and what you want to get. So, and it's good if you know, at least you know to some extent some things about each of these areas. Then if you now want to narrow your knowledge to a particular thing, that's also good. It also pays off. So, but what it means to be a digital marketer is that you know all these areas. That's what it means to be a digital marketer. It can take time to be a professional as a digital marketer. That's just the truth. I have been studying digital marketing since 2014. So far, I've taken professional courses in digital marketing. Certificate professional courses that I've taken in digital marketing cannot be less than 20. So the journey has been so long. If I am just trying to become a social media manager, I don't need to, within 1 year, 2 years, I'll be a professional in that area because it's not a wide field. But as a digital marketer, I have to learn various aspects. For instance, now, I've started learning about virtual reality, learning about metaverse, because as a digital marketer, the world is moving forward and technology is growing. And the area technology is moving into now is metaverse. So I have to learn how to leverage on metaverse technology to be able to provide my marketing services. So we grow, marketers grow. That's just the truth. We grow, digital marketers, we grow, we build on our knowledge, we enter into places, into areas that many people might not bother themselves to enter into, but we have to do it because of what we do. So it helps, and it helps to broaden. You will also find out that by the time you are finishing this course, you will have known a lot of things, you will have been exposed to a lot of things, and it will help you as an individual to be more valuable to your work. All right, that's about that. Any other question?
All right. No, that's all for now.
Okay. Now, what do you intend to do with this knowledge? Let's say you finish the course now. What do you intend to do with it?
Okay, one of my listeners with we at physiotherapy we sell consumables.
Okay.
And well, the consumables are not so, like say, popular in Nigeria here. Most times you get to buy it online from other, like maybe Amazon or the likes of them, and they'll have to now wait to ship it here to Nigeria. Okay, so my first plan is to market all those consumables here in Nigeria. Be able to sell and to reach out to major hospitals here in Nigeria. So
Okay. Okay. That's awesome. So it's a good one. And as we progress, we thank God we will be using that to build your marketing campaign, because I want us to do something you can relate with. So our marketing campaign in this project that we'll be working on will be targeted towards this your objective. The objective is to sell consumables and to be able to sell it to as much number of people as possible, which is good. So we will develop this idea now. We will develop this idea as we progress. We will see how we are going to develop the marketing objectives. We will develop the KPI, that is the key performance indicators. We will develop the website for it that we want to use to sell the product. We are going to develop a content strategy for that product that you want to sell. You will see how we are going to go about it. And that is what we'll be focusing on as we learn digital marketing and as we create our project. So just keep that in mind and we'll see how we go about that. I've noted that also, and we tailored our lesson into achieving that. Because one thing is when you learn in that way, any other project you want to undo, let's say someone just walk up to you and say, okay, please, I have a particular product. I want to sell my maybe cosmetics. How do you help me? Because you already have an experience of promoting a particular product before. You can easily know how to approach it. You know how to develop your marketing campaign and how to go about it. Now, let's start today's class. That's just an introduction. So, okay, I've not finished my introduction. I just remember one thing now. Are you available online? So let me stop sharing this. Okay. Where were you available online? How can we find you online?
I didn't get you.
How can we find you online?
No.
Sorry, I can't get you.
Through WhatsApp.
Just through WhatsApp.
Okay, so like the social media platform.
It can be social media platform. It can be any platform, in as much we can get you online, any platform online, any online platform. Or should we do a Google search for your name? Maybe we should start.
You can.
Okay, so what's your name? What's your full name?
Well,
hello. Hello, I can't get it. Polale what? Probably you should type it for me in the chat section.
Okay.
Yeah, just type your name in the search box, in the chat box. Sorry. Okay, I've seen it. So let me share what I'm doing now so that I can see it.
Okay.
So I've made a search for your name. Is this your Facebook account?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay. Let's check this out. So the only thing I can see here for your name is just the Facebook account. The other ones are just like where the name, the surname appears in some journals and some newspapers. Okay, let me check out the, I'm not sure this is yours. This is studied at University of Lagos. This is
No,
not, no, this is not yours. Yeah. Okay, that's all
no,
right.
it's not.
Yeah. But you have a Facebook account. So what's your name on Facebook? You have a
Okay.
Facebook account.
Yes, I have a miss Simi. Simi, I have a miss.
I can hear you.
Yes.
I can't get the name you called. Can you type it? Just
I
type
said
it.
yes, I do.
And what's the name? What's the handle?
Okay.
Let me know the handle. Maybe you type it. Simi Araro. Okay. Okay, this is your account. So your last post was in the year 2020.
Yes.
You don't like Facebook.
It's just I don't really post normally, so but I don't really like Facebook or this Facebook
Yeah, it's okay.
posting
It's okay.
and all of that.
Yeah, I understand. I don't really, before I used to be a very big fan of Facebook, social media as a whole. But now I am much into the business side of all these things than really using it for all these normal share
Right.
posts, like posts, all those things. I don't really have time for that again. So when you see me on Facebook now, it's because I'm dealing with a business. It's not necessarily to go there and be sharing posts and be liking posts. Okay, that's all right. So by the time we proceed, you might need to, you will see how you can open a page. So through that, you can leverage on your page for your business campaign, for your marketing campaign now. And you have an Instagram account. Hello, you have an Instagram account. So I have to pause the recording before, since you are out of the class. All right. So I believe you can see the screen I'm sharing now.
Yes, I can.
Okay. So we want to start with introduction to digital marketing. Let's see some basic knowledge and some things we should know about digital marketing. So basically, digital marketing is the act of promoting and selling products and services by leveraging online marketing tactics such as social media marketing, search engine, and email marketing. So marketing has been on for years, and people have been selling products, they have been selling services, they have been promoting it, and they have been creating change in our society. They've been creating change in the lives of people. So you're actually a change agent as a marketer. You are trying to help everybody, the designer of the product, that is the creator or the content creator. You are trying to help them to get value for what they have created. And at the same time, you are trying to help the consumers to be able to make the right decision to get the right product or services or service for their problem, to solve their problem. So you are helping both the customers and the producer. You are helping them to achieve their goals. And by so doing, you also as a marketer, you are achieving your goals of changing lives. So it's very important that you see marketing from that angle. If you are seeing it from the angle of just going outside there, go and make a sale, trying to convince the prospective customer to buy from you, if that is the angle you are seeing it from, you can get to a point where you'll be frustrated. But if you are seeing it from the angle of you are trying to help people, you are trying to change their lives, you are trying to solve their problems, you are trying to connect solution providers to the people who need the solution. You are just like the middleman, you are the intermediary, you are the mediator between the solution provider and the people that have the problem. So you want to connect the person providing the solution. You want to connect it with the person that needs the solution. And you are using digital platforms to achieve that. People are on Facebook. They need physiotherapists. They need physiotherapist consumables. They need all these things so that they can survive and live a healthy life, and they can be happy with their lives. You as a marketer, you are trying to connect them and bring them to limelight or expose them to the solution that they can get, how they can access all these consumables so that their life can be better and they can live healthy. So when you achieve that, when you are able to connect the solution provider with the person that have the problem, you are happy. You are happy as a what? As a marketer. So that's what brings joy to you. That at the end of the day, the person who provides the solution has been able to get the solution across to the person who needs the solution. All right, sorry for, this is the only day we'll be having this kind of challenge. From tomorrow, I'll be working with routers, so there won't be issue of network issues like this. I don't know, my people, they just like to call me every time because they call me. All right, let's proceed. So we want to see some differences between digital marketing and traditional marketing. Now, before I state the differences, let me firstly talk about what is traditional marketing in the first place. Basically, traditional marketing is all about using traditional platforms to market or promote a product. For instance, you know about radio ads. People go to radio stations and they pay for seconds or minutes to be able to play their jingles or to play their ads. So that is advertising through radio. You might be walking through your neighborhood and you will see some billboard banners. People are posting they are talking about their product or their services through banner advertisements. That is a traditional marketing. You can do direct sales in which you walk up to someone, maybe you walk up to a company, to some offices, and you talk to them about your product. That is traditional marketing. When you share flyers to people, you give them flyers so that they can know about your program or your service. That is traditional marketing. So traditional marketing is more of you leveraging on medium that differs from digital platforms. You are not making use of internet, you are not making use of digital tools to achieve it, then that's a traditional marketing. And it has its own advantage, it also has its own disadvantage. Digital marketing is not in any way is not in any way nullifying the effect of traditional marketing. In fact, as a digital marketer, you also make use of traditional marketing platforms because there are sometimes some products that you want to promote. We do well making use of traditional marketing than making use of digital marketing. So your ability to know when to use traditional marketing and when to use digital marketing will make you a successful marketer. So it is very good that you know that you can also achieve some things with traditional marketing. For instance, recently I started working with a corporation, with an organization that over the years, their major way of selling is through traditional marketing. They share flyers, they go to radio stations, they run adverts on television stations, they post, they make billboard adverts. That is their only way of selling. And they are making millions of naira. So now they want to leverage on digital platforms also to sell. And I was like, since you're already making this huge amount of money, you're making huge sales like this making use of traditional platforms alone, why considering digital marketing also? And they tell me why they want to go into digital marketing, why it is important for them. And through that, I was able to see that they really have passion for it. Because one thing you should understand as a digital marketer is anybody you want to work for, if that individual is not seeing digital marketing as a platform that can add value to them, they will create a lot of problem for you. Because digital marketing efforts does not show instantly. You can start promoting a campaign now, and it might take up to 3 months for you to actually see the result of what you are doing. So if the person you are working for or the product you are working on, the client now is not someone that actually have a lot of faith and believe in what you are doing, they will create issues for you. So it's good you establish that in the beginning. So medium of marketing is one way you can differentiate between a digital marketing and traditional marketing. In digital marketing, we make use of websites. Traditional marketing, we make use of radio, billboard, we make use of television. But in digital marketing, we make use of websites, we make use of search engine, we make use of social media, we make use of blog sites, we can make use of digital boards. All these things differentiate between the two platforms. Then we have what we call inbound and outbound. And I want you to understand this very well. In digital marketing, we're actually carrying out what we call inbound marketing. Inbound in the sense that we want to draw people in. We want to draw our customers. We want to draw them in. We are trying to draw them closer. So what we are doing is to bring them in. It is inbound. But in traditional marketing, is basically outbound. And I will explain that to you now. In traditional marketing, you as a marketer, you are going out to spread out your message. You don't care whether they need it or they don't need it. Your own effort is to ensure that what they hear about it. So that is why you might be watching your super story, and all of a sudden, super story was cut short in order to advertise a particular product, maybe the sponsors of the program. So you might not be too happy with that because you're actually enjoying your super story. But there are some people that are paying for the super story behind the scene. So you have to advertise their products. So, and they don't want to know whether you are enjoying the super story at that moment or not. They must advertise. So that is outbound. They will drop it on your face and you have to hear it. You have to listen to it. If you don't want to listen to the advert, then you can forfeit your opportunity of watching super story also. So it is basically outbound. When you walk on the street, when you are when you are going through a particular area, you will see some billboards advertising some products. You don't ask for those things, but because you are in the area, you see it. So it's basically outbound. But when we are talking about digital marketing, what we are trying to do is we want to give you something you want, something you are asking for. We don't want to force anything on you. And that is why in digital marketing, we say that content is the king. Content is the king in the sense that we create content in such a way you like it, you love it. So if I want to sell your consumables now, I will start talking to people, creating content about the benefit of these consumables. I will start sharing how these consumables can make their lives better. I don't want to force it on them. I want to draw them in. Are you getting what I'm saying now? Do you get that?
Yes.
Good. So you don't want to force the consumables on any one of them. You want to draw them in. You want to entice them. So it is more of you trying to empathize with them. In fact, digital marketing deals so much with empathy. And that is why when we run ads, because ads sometimes can be annoying. People are busy doing their things on a website or on social media platform, and all of a sudden you are showing them ads. I don't want this thing. So that is why ads platforms are created in such a way that it must align with what you want. So if you are not someone that have interest in gambling, they must not be showing you adverts from BetNaija, adverts from NairaBet, unless you have shown interest in that before. Probably you have liked a gambling page, you have visited a gambling website. If you have not done any of these things before, you should not be seeing their adverts. But if you visit Jumia today, you visit Jumia website, you make a search for something on Jumia. By the time you arrive on your Facebook or your Instagram, you can see Jumia ads. Now, you can't say, Jumia, why are you showing me these ads? But you are the one that seek for Jumia in the first place. So Jumia is just trying to leverage on your journey online. And that is what we do as a digital marketer. We can create a situation whereby when you visit my website, anywhere you go online, I follow you to that place and I show you my platform, my product and service. So we call it retargeting adverts. It can be very funny, but that's how things works online. So if you visit my website and I'm selling consumables as a physiotherapy, I know you visiting my website, checking out my website, doing some activity on my website, it shows that you actually need these consumables. Even though probably that time you are just trying to make a research, you want to do some findings, you want to know what is going on, you want to know the amount of the product, you want to know the value of the product. So if that is why you are doing what you are doing, I know that one day like that, you will come around and you will come and buy my products. You will come around and buy my consumables. So why not taking advantage of that and ensuring that you actually see my consumables on your social platform so that you will not forget about the activity you have carried out before. So we retarget you because you have visited our website. So that is inbound. We are trying to draw you in. Now, on the issue of marketing types talks about, in traditional marketing, we make use of graph. We do something that has to do with banner ads. We do something that has to do with radio ads. We do something that has to do with TV ads, flyer ads, all these things. These are the types of marketing you practice in traditional marketing. But in digital marketing, you practice something like search engine optimization, blogging, content marketing. You practice something that has to do with social media, email marketing, website analytics, display advertising, Google ads. These are the types of marketing you deal with when you are doing digital marketing. Then your audience, the audience you deal with in digital marketing, are they passive or they are active? In digital marketing, your audience are mostly active. But in traditional marketing, the audience are passive. What does it mean? For instance, I gave you an instance of you watching Super Story, and I gave you an instance of you watching Super Story, and on Super Story, you are trying to do your thing. So you are watching Super Story to have a nice time for yourself. You don't really want to engage with any adverts, but all of a sudden, ads are shown to you. So you are a passive audience. You are not engaging with the ads. You can't do anything. You can't make comments. You can't reply back to the advertiser. You can't tell the advertiser that, hey, I don't want to see this thing again. Or, hey, how can I get your product? You are not really active. But when we are talking about digital marketing, when I run an advert on Facebook now, people can like it, they can share it, they can comment on it, they can say anything they want to say with it. That is active. When I make a post on my Instagram Instagram account, people can engage with it. So your audience are basically active when you are dealing with digital marketing, but when you are dealing with traditional marketing, your audience are basically inactive, they are passive. And in digital marketing, you are actually communicating to individuals most times. But in traditional marketing, you are communicating to mass people, to masses. For instance, if I post a billboard in a particular junction now, I'm advertising to huge number of people that are passing through that junction. So I will not be able to count the number of people that have seen the billboard ads. I can't say the type of people that have seen it, whether they have interest in it or not. But I just know I have advertised towards masses. But when we talk about digital marketing, you are taking people individually. So you are taking them one by one, you are communicating to them one to one. So not something you are doing one to many, it's just one to one. For instance, when I run my ads, it is an individual that will see the ad. And it is that individual that will make decision whether they want it. And I will ensure that I'm targeting the right people. And I can know the number of people that have seen my ads. I can know the number of people that communicate, that engage with the ads. I know what they want. I know their differences. I know what is making them not to make decision. But you can't get all these statistics when you are running traditional ads. So those are the things that makes digital marketing to be different from traditional marketing. Now, the question is, from everything I have said now, which is a better platform? Which is a better platform?
I'll go with digital marketing.
Okay, yes, we can say digital marketing is a better platform, and that is because we have been able to see some advantage of it. And we are seeing that those advantages something better than traditional marketing. But also, I would just like to say that that doesn't necessarily mean that digital marketing, traditional marketing is not good. No, they all have their place. And I can tell you how. Let me tell you how. For instance, let's say you are promoting a product that we only sell to adults, especially people that are of 50 years and above. So maybe your products will only sell to people of 50 years and above. Then you must also incorporate traditional marketing into your strategy, because these are the people that listen to radio, that listen to television. I can't remember the last time I intentionally tuned a radio to listen to it. I can't remember the last time I did that, because it's not my space, it's not where I exist. But I know my dad, he doesn't joke with his radio. He doesn't joke with his radio. I can't remember the last time I sit down to say I want to watch TV. That now today, let me watch what is going on TV. I've never owned a TV for almost 12 months now. I don't have time for that. It's not part of me. I don't even have one in my room. I don't have one. So since it's only when I'm at home that maybe I can have an opportunity to see them watching TV. But just a few days ago, I have to do a new subscription for them at home, because they are in their old age. they passed their working age, and now they are enjoying themselves and living their lives and enjoying themselves because they've worked. So now they should be enjoying. So they watch TVs. They are always. So if you want to sell to my dad now, you have to sell to him through TV stations or through radio programs. That is because that is where he exists. That is where you can find him. So to him now, traditional marketing is a better platform to digital marketing because he is not available on digital marketing, digital platforms to that extent. He doesn't stay there. He is not in space. So your audience will actually tell you more about which platform is better for you. That's what we are saying. Your audience will tell you which platform is better than for you. You cannot be selling a product to teenagers or to youth and you'll be spending more of your marketing budget on traditional platform. Then you are losing your money. Let's say you want to sell Coke, like Coca-Cola now. You want to sell Coke products, and you are not doing digital ads. You are losing a lot of money because the people that consume carbonated drinks much are youths. How many old people consume carbonated drinks? How many? So you are selling to youth basically, and you have to sell to them where they exist. So all these things really matters and it will help. So now let's see some types of marketing that we have and how it affects digital marketing. So we have interruption marketing. These are pop-ups. And I will explain that to you. We also have behavioral marketing. These are targeted ads. And we have permission marketing. These are email and SMS marketing. Now, let's say, for instance, in the aspect of interruption marketing, sorry, I want to stop someone's call. Okay. Please let me respond to your call. All right, so let's continue. Are you still with me? Sorry for that. Someone was trying to call me through my WhatsApp platform, so I was trying to stop that.
All right.
Thank you. Okay, so I was trying to explain interruption marketing. So interruption marketing, for instance, you might be on a website and all of a sudden something popped up, like is a little slide just came up and they were trying to sell something to you or to advertise something to you. So they actually interrupted what you are doing. Or you can be watching TV and they will tell you, we now want to go for a commercial break. So that commercial break is an interruption of its own because you are not ready for it. But we have what we call behavioral marketing, which is the area where digital marketing really emphasizes on. So we deal with targeted ads. So let's say I want to sell something to you now. I will target you based on your activities online, based on your interaction with digital devices. So if I want to target physiotherapists in Nigeria, I can reach out to you. And the only reason why I'm able to reach out to you is because you have stated in your activity online that you are always in search of things that have to do with physiotherapists. Or probably when you are filling your Facebook profile, you put in there that you are in physiotherapy or you are studying physiotherapy. Or probably in one way or the other, when you are using your smartphone, your smartphone, your Android phone, if you are using Android phone. So when you are making use of your Android phone, you have done a Google search for something related to physiotherapy before. So Google already have this data with them. Everything you are doing are being stored. The activity are being stored. Your like, your shares, your comments, those things are being recorded. So I can target you in the future as an advertiser now. I can target you and show you my ads, because by your behavior and by your activities, you have proved that you have interest in something relating to physiotherapy. Now, permission marketing is a situation where you send emails to people that are your subscribers. For instance, I can't just send you an unsolicited emails. It will be wrong for me to do that. I need to ask for your permission to do so. I can't just send you an SMS when you have not given me permission to be doing that. That will be wrong of me to do. Let me tell you a little story. In the year 2016, when I learned about email marketing and SMS marketing, so the guy that taught me SMS marketing and email marketing, the guy is from Lagos. And after the class, he shared with us some email. We are able to gain access to some email lists. For instance, we have access to email list of people. Okay, don't let me reveal that. I will not reveal it. But we have email list of some huge number of people. We have phone numbers of people from different states in Nigeria. I mean, different states in Nigeria, to the extent of having phone numbers of governors. So the meaning of that is, if you have registered with a particular, because they were able to get the data from telecommunication industry. So I won't mention the name of the telecommunication industry. So if you're able to register with that telecommunication company, they have your phone contacts, they have your names, they have your address, they have all these things. So we have access to those information as a marketer, and these guys sold it to us so that we can use it for our marketing. Now, till today, for once, I have never used that thing, the emails and the SMS, and I will tell you why. I, as a church boy, in fact, I've not learned it that time, but with my own church mind, I just see it as it doesn't make sense for me to be sending SMS to people that doesn't ask for it. How will I just send you SMS? Let's say, for instance, now I just have the opportunity to get your phone number from someone, and I started messaging you. I started sending you SMS. You don't know me. We don't have any interaction before. It will be wrong for me to be doing it. I just see it as not moral. It's not morally okay. So I decided not to use those things. Emails, I was not using emails. The SMS, I was not making use of it. Many of the people that we took the lessons together, some of them were using it, and they said it works for them. They were able to make some sales. But for me, I just believe that let's do things in the right way. Then I was opportuned to take a Google digital marketing class that was organized by Google. And in that program, they taught us that you don't send emails to people that doesn't subscribe for it. You don't send SMS to people that doesn't ask for it. So that time I was not like, wow. So that means I was actually correct when I decided not to make use of these things. Because email messages, SMS messages are categorized as permission marketing. If you don't request for it, I should not send it to you. So that is why when we get to aspect of email marketing, we talk about how you can build your own email list, and you can only send emails to people that have requested for it. If you don't do that, if they don't subscribe to your email list, what will be happening is that when you are sending your emails, it will be entering their spam inbox, their spam messages now. So the email software they were using will be seeing your messages as a spam because they have never subscribed for your promotional emails. The same thing for SMS. And that's why many people have now put their numbers on DND. We call it do not disturb. So when you send them SMS and you are not part of their contact list, it will not deliver. That's just it. If you use bulk SMS platform to send them messages, it will not deliver because they have already restricted their message, their phone number to do not disturb. So these are the types of marketing that we have. And I've tried to explain some things to you in that regard. So let me take you through Facebook and show you examples of targeted ads so that you can have a practical knowledge of what I am saying. So I will be opening let me go ahead and open my Facebook account, then I'll share my page.
All right.
Okay, so I'm doing that now. I'm opening the account now. So let me share now. Okay. Wait, so it's like I'm sharing already, am I right?
No, I'm not
No,
seeing.
you're not seeing it. You're not seeing it. You are seeing the slide. Am I correct? Before now. I've stopped the sharing of the slide now. So I want to share it with Facebook now. Okay, you can see my Facebook account now. Can you see my account now? So I'm waiting for your response.
It's still showing the slide.
Is this showing the slide? Wow.
Yes, okay, now it's showing your Facebook account.
Okay, good. All right. So now I will just scroll down. Okay, so let me proceed. So this is my Facebook account. The post you are seeing here, this is just a post that I'm seeing based on organic reach. So because this brother here, this individual here is my friend on Facebook, so I'm seeing his post. Now, if you look at this post here, you will see something like sponsored, Rich Lead Diet Clinic sponsored. And Facebook actually created this for me because this page is one of the page I'm managing. So they are trying to encourage me to run a WhatsApp ad. So that's why they are showing this. So I'm the only one that can see this. So you can see it at the top. This is how your ad will look to other users, but only you can see this preview. So they want to encourage me to run a Facebook ad for this page that we just opened recently. So I'm not doing that. This is another post, which is an organic post that was made by someone who I'm following as a friend. This is, now I'm trying to scroll down my account so that I can see something that is a sponsored post. Now, I've seen one of it now. Can you see this WPMU DEV or DEV or something like that? Now, this is a sponsored post, and you can see sponsored below it. So this is an example of a targeted ad that we talk about. And I'm seeing this because I've actually made a request for something related to this. I've interacted with platforms that are offering services related to this. I'm a web designer. I work with WordPress. So probably during my interaction online with WordPress websites, Facebook might be tracking a particular website that might be tracking websites that I've visited before. So because of that, they have seen me as an individual, as someone that would be interested in anything that has to do with WordPress. So, and that's why they are showing me an ad that someone who is selling a product related to WordPress has created. So if I click on these three buttons here, I can see why am I seeing this ad. I believe you can see that. Why am I seeing this ad?
Yes.
Good. So if I click on why am I seeing this, I want to know, why are you showing me this ad? So they will tell me why they are showing me this ad now. So you can see, just as I have said before, so these people want to reach people like me who may have shown interest in what? In WordPress. So I build websites with WordPress. I'm a very good web designer with WordPress. So these people want to reach individuals like me who have shown interest in what? In WordPress. Individuals like me who communicated in English, either UK or US, and their age is 25 or older. So all these three information are actually in line with me as an individual. So they have to show the ads to me. But if I don't want it, I can hide it. So you can't come to my Facebook page and you will see an ad that has to do with gambling, because I don't gamble. I don't visit gambling pages. You get it? So this is a post that was suggested for me. I'm not following these people called Just Chelsea or something like that, but they suggested a post for me. Why? Now, they suggested this post for me because in my activities online, I have one time or the other, I have read posts that has to do with Chelsea as a football club. So they were like, you might have interest in reading this also. So they were showing it for me. If I click these three buttons now, I can decide that, okay, anything from Chelsea should hide it for me. I don't have interest in Chelsea. And they will hide everything that has to do with them for me forever. So you still have control. That is why it is digital marketing, unlike traditional marketing where you don't have control over it. I'm seeing this lady's post because I am following her on Facebook. Now, this is another post here this is another ad by Pencil. Now, Pencil is a platform that we as an organization, we are trying out at the moment. And even before the end of our class, probably in some of our next classes, we might be making use of this platform to pass our course content, because we have found out that this Pencil app is more, it gives us more opportunities, and there are some things we can do with it that Zoom cannot offer us. So we might want to switch to Pencil. We are still considering that, because we are still working on it. In fact, if you look at my tabs now, you can see Pencil as one of the tabs. So we are still checking it out, still trying to see, we are testing out the application. So it's an application for e-learning. Why am I saying their ads? Because I have actually interacted with Pencil platform before. So they want to show me the ads. So if I click, why am I saying ad? I should be seeing that information here. You see, visited Pencil's website. So I've visited Pencil's website before, and you can even see their tab on I've not even closed it. So it shows to you that when you see ads, it is because you are being targeted to the ad. This is one of my pastor. This is serious. So I'm seeing his post because I've been following him. So all these things are just a reflection that digital marketing is basically trying to carry out what we call inbound, and not outbound. What we call inbound and not outbound. We are not forcing anybody to read our ad. We are not forcing anybody to consume our content. We are trying to give them what they want. We want to provide solutions to people. So you can see these people increase website traffic, website organic traffic. So this is about search engine optimization. They are reaching out to me because I'm a digital marketer. I will deal with search engine optimization. So they believe that this product now might help me out. So I might decide to go for it so that I can build my authority in search engine optimization. If it interests me, I will go for it. So all these things should expose you to the mind behind digital marketing. We are helping lives. We are transforming lives. We are not doing things that will make people to be annoyed. We are doing things that will affect them and that will add value to them. So before I was trying to talk about the issue of targeted ads, and I think I'm done with that already. I've shown you examples of targeted ads on Facebook. So now I want to proceed from there. Should I show you that of email? Email. Let me see if I can quickly show you that. Even though as we still do as we go. So let me see if I can show you how we make use of emails also as an example. So let me log into my email dashboard. Okay. All right. So let me share this screen now. Let me go back and share my screen. Okay. So can you see this platform where we have get shoppers back to their carts, something like this, start automation? Are you seeing that screen?
Yes.
Okay, good. So now this is MailChimp. So MailChimp is an email marketing platform. And we use MailChimp to create emails for promotion. And we also use it for retargeting. We can also use it to run ads. We can create websites on your MailChimp. You can use it to book appointment booking. You can use it to create what we call email flows, in which when people subscribe to your email, automatically they can receive some emails from you after some days in order to convert them at the end of the day. And when you buy something online also, sometimes you will notice that as soon as you complete your payment, they will tell you probably you should check your email. Then everything you need, the product you have tried to purchase, you will get it in your email.
In the email.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the only reason why they were able to achieve that is because that payments platform has been integrated with an email system, just like this MailChimp. So if I go to my campaigns, okay. So now in this particular email software, I have 113 contacts, and out of those 113 contacts, 112 of them actually subscribed to be receiving the emails. Now, if I scroll down, I will see some campaigns I have created before based on me trying. You might not understand this so much now, but as we proceed, you will get to understand them very well. So this is an email that was sent during one of our launch programs. Let me see if I can. So this is an invitational email newsletter that was sent. Okay, so you can see you are cordially invited. So this is just an image. Then this is the content of the email. Now, if you look at this, you will see I, first name. When the person is receiving the email, the person will be seeing his own name there, the first name of his own first name, his or her first name will be there. But this is just we call this thing an identifier in email marketing. So you add the identifier to it, and automatically, as soon as they are receiving the emails, they will be seeing their names. So they will think that you actually send it to them. It's a personalized email, but that doesn't mean you actually send it to them individually. You sent it as a group email message, but everyone receiving it will be seeing it as a personal message. So you can see register now, see you at the event, then the identifier again. So when the person that's receiving the email is receiving it, he or she will be seeing his or her name here. So this is a button they can click to access the landing page you want to draw them into. So all these things are created through the emails. So we have what we call automations and many of them like that. So I'm just trying to show you the aspect of email. We also use this platform to take what we call appointments. So people appointments, and we can see the number of traffic and people that have confirmed appointments. And as soon as they are confirming the appointments, they are being registered into our email list. So for instance, we have an appointment today now. You can see you have an appointment today. So, and that would be from 1 to 2. So as soon as I'm finishing with you, we have to respond to these appointments. So this individual has booked an appointment with us for our branding, for our business branding and growth strategy session. So we have to meet with this person from 1 o'clock today to 2 o'clock. And we have already been able to collect the person's email address. So this individual now, if I continue to send this individual emails, she has requested for it. She has related with us. So she will not be annoyed if I send her emails because she has actually subscribed to our emails. So that is about permission marketing. And that is what emails can achieve with you. A lot of it, we go into it fully as we proceed when we get to email marketing. So that's just to show you a practical aspect of what I've been talking about. So let me continue with the slide now.
All right.
Do you have any questions so far? Any question, or I should continue? All right. Okay. So that means I should proceed. Or is it that you can hear me? Hello. Hello, are you still with me?
I am.
All right. Okay. So now let's go to types of media. Types of media. Okay. Yes. Types of media. And this is where I'll be stopping today. As soon as I finish explaining this, we will stop here for today. And tomorrow we proceed from the next section. And I want us to solve the issue of gadgets, platforms we'll be using. Let's try out some other platform and let's see the one that works best. So we want to see types of media. When we talk about digital marketing, you are making use of media platform. So, and this media platform has okay, this media platform can be accessed through different means. And that is why we need to understand it. We have basically 3 types of media. We have owned media, paid media, and media. And I will explain them now. The first one is owned media. Owned media is your website, your email list. For instance now, if I create my own website, I own it. I control what you can do with it. It is my website. It is not your own. I decide on what I want to do with it. I decide on when I want to open it, when I want to grant access to it, when I want to give people access to it. I control the kind of things you see on it. I own it. Your email list of people that I gathered, I own it. It is my own. It doesn't belong to you. I own it. All these things are owned media. And in digital marketing, this thing is very important to us because your own media are actually your bedrock. They are the things that you have under your control. Anything outside your own media doesn't belong to you. And I will quickly show you some examples of owned media that I've mentioned now. Okay, you already know what a website is. So you have interacted with websites before. So that's a owned media. The other time I also show you email list.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So that email list belongs to us. It doesn't belong to any other person. Now, I'm sharing another screen with you now. This is another list. This is one of another contact list that belongs to us that we are able to collect during one of our programs. Now, this list has 255 contacts. These 255 contacts, they belong to us. We own it because we were able to gather them through some of our activities online, and these people have subscribed for it. So if I want to send them emails now, I can go ahead and do that. So I just need to go to my emails, go to my newsletters, create a newsletter and send to them. As you can see from here, you can see different newsletters that I have created in the past, which I sent to these people. And these emails, you can see 254 people who have sent these emails. I can see the response open rate, and I can see the number of clicks, all those things. Now, we own this thing. It doesn't belong to Facebook. It doesn't belong to any other individual. I can extract all these contacts, extract it as a CSV file, that is as an Excel file. I can do anything I want to do with it. It belongs to me. I own it. Now, we have another type of media that we call your paid media. Paid media. That one, you don't own it. It's not your own. It belongs to another person. When you run ads, it doesn't belong to you. If I show you, okay, it might take time because ads platform takes time to open. So I will not want to go to that. Let me just open it in the background so that I can show you something about ads also. So any results that I'm getting from my ads, it doesn't belong to me. It belongs to Facebook, because it was Facebook that gives us their platform to be able to make use of it. So there is nothing I can do if Facebook decided tomorrow now to shut down my ads manager, and I will just complain and complain and complain and complain. It belongs to them, so there is nothing I can do about it. I just have to what? I have to manage it. Facebook has shut down a lot of people's ads manager. And the problem with shutting your ads manager down is that it will all right. Yeah, welcome back.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so I was trying to explain paid media. So now I was saying that paid media doesn't belong to you, and you have to leverage on another person's platform to be able to make your marketing effort, carry out your marketing efforts. One of them is running ads on social platforms. If you own a LinkedIn account or TikTok account, Instagram account, your business, you are running it on these platforms. You might be seeing the dividends of your work, but you can't rely so much on those things because you are at their command. That's just the truth. You are at their command. For instance, Twitter will soon be taken over by Elon Musk. as we are hearing. So after Elon Musk has made purchase of Twitter, Elon Musk can decide that, okay, I don't want people to run ads on Twitter again. So that means people that have been running ads on Twitter in order to make sales, it is a minus for them. The meaning of that is these individuals will not be able to make sales through Twitter again because Twitter is no longer allowing them to run ads. So if you are leveraging on other people's platform, you must know that you don't own it. And that should make you to know that you must invest also in the things you own. So don't just build social platforms. Don't just build your business on social platforms. Build a website that you can own. Build your email list that belongs to you. Even if you lose all your website followers, sorry, your Facebook followers, your Instagram followers, if you lose all of them, you will still have your email list. You will still have your website because these are the things that are under your control. Then your earned media. Earned media are your comments, your shares, your likes, your reposts that you get on platforms, maybe social platforms or your website or your blog page post. This earned media, people, your followers, people who have interest in your content, they help you to share your content, they comment on your content, they like your content. You earn those things because people have interest in your content, because your content is valuable enough and some people have grown interest in it. So you earn these things. And that's why we call it earned media. Now, of all these three media platforms, which one should you focus more on? Can we say more focus should be put on owned media? Can we say more focus should be on paid media? Can we say more focus should be on earned media? What do you have to say about that?
I would say that more focus should be on owned media because you are in control of whatever will happen to it and you own it. Unlike the paid media and also the earned media, or majorly the paid media, whereby it's someone's platform you are promoting, and it's at the end of the day, it's still the gain or the major improvement still goes to the platform, and you don't even own a share of it. But when it's your own, at least you know if you put all focus on it, you know that.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much. So you have answered correctly. You have answered correctly. So focus should be more on your own media. Then you can now buttress your efforts with paid media and seek out for earned media. And let me tell you this, if you really want to, let's say you want to lower your marketing budget, that is the amount of money you spend on paid media. If you want to lower it, then you must create content that people will share a lot, they will like, and they will comment more on. So because we call in marketing, comment, share, likes are called engagements. If you can increase your engagement, you can increase your reach. Reach is the number of people, unique individuals that see your post. So if you can increase your engagement, more people will see the post. That's why when you are watching YouTube videos, people will say, please like, comment, and subscribe to our platform. The reason is because when you like a video on YouTube, when you make a comment on a video on YouTube, the algorithms or yes, we call it algorithms. The way YouTube has been set up is that people that like this platform, that like a video, should be, the video is like we are voting. It's like a voting system. Your like and your comment is putting a vote on that video that this video is good. This video is a good content. Show it to more people. So you are voting positively for that video. So when people are on YouTube, that video has a higher tendency of showing up, especially when people search for something related to that video. So the algorithm will rank that video higher because more people has liked it, more people has commented on it. And that means they have voted that this video is good for this kind of audience. So when you can increase your earned media, you can lower your paid media. That is, you can lower the money you spend on paid media, and it will strengthen your earned media. So that's how it all interlinks together. The three are good. We will be working with the three, but you must also know which one you should invest more of your time on. Do you have any question?
Nope, I don't think I have.
All right. So far we have looked at digital marketing, and we have seen some differences between digital marketing and traditional marketing. We have seen some types of marketing, and we have seen types of media. Now, as a professional digital marketer, you'll be relating with all these different types of marketing that we have talked about. You'll be dealing with pop-up ads, you'll be dealing with targeted ads, you'll be dealing with email marketing, and you'll also be dealing with owned media, paid media, and all these things. Now let me show you how targeted ads are set up on Facebook. I will just give you an example of one so that you can see it. And you will know that even though we spend our money on ads, we pay for it, all these things still belongs to Facebook. It doesn't belong to us. And you will see reasons why people can be so frustrated when Facebook block their ad accounts. Now, the way we teach you in such a way that Facebook will never have any reason to block your account, because we let you know why Facebook do block people's accounts, what you should not do, and what you should do. So if you know all those things, there won't be any reason why. Okay, sorry. Someone was trying to call it. So if you know all these things, there won't be any reason why Facebook should block your account. Now, this is one ad that we ran during the Easter. Can you see my screen? You are seeing campaigns, something like that.
Yes.
Good. So let me open this. This is 2022 Easter Fiesta. So we ran this ad for one of our clients. They are into is there ecotourism now? Yeah. So they are basically into sales of tickets. They want to get people to come to their zoo. So the client owns a zoo, and they want to get people to come for it. So we have to run an ad for them that runs for a few weeks. I think maybe 1 week or 2 weeks. I don't know. Let me check. I think the ad runs for 1 week or 2 weeks, like that. But now, let me expand this. Now, you might not understand this layout very well for now, because you might be seeing this for the first time. Now, this ad generates 83 responses. this is what we are targeting. We want to invent event responses. And at the end of the day, they spend like very small amount of money, just 8,000 naira. Because I think the ad was, I want to check the dates. Sorry. I'm coming, please. Let me check something here. Okay, let's proceed. So are you still seeing my, okay, I've stopped sharing the screen, am I right? So the screen is back now. So now they were able to get each response for 104 naira. And for each of these response, the ticket they were purchasing, they are purchasing a ticket of, I think, 1,000 naira. Yes, 1,000 naira. So that means they are making about 896 naira, something like that, per every response, because they are paying 104 naira already. Okay, you are back. All right. So let me go back to what I was trying to share to you. So through the ad, they were able to get a good number of responses that they ran for just a few weeks. And at the end of the day, it was a profitable one for them because they spent just about 8,000 naira and they were able to convert 83 people. And these 83 people will be paying like 1,000 naira, I think. The ticket fee is 1,000 naira. So 83 times 1,000, that's 83,000 naira. And they, yes, and they only spend like 8,000 naira for the ad. Okay, almost 9,000 naira. So that's a profitable one. And the ad runs for, I think, 1 week. Let me check it. So we run ads because it's profitable. That's just the truth. We run ads because it's profitable. If it's not profitable, we won't be disturbing ourselves doing it. But that doesn't mean you must not invest in your own media. Now, in fact, this ad now, it's direct to the owned media because the ticket purchase is on the owned media platform. So it's not directly on Facebook. So Facebook is just a way to generate just a way of generating the traffic to that owned media. And they were spending 1,000 naira per day. So if at the end of the day they spend 8,000, so that means the ad runs for 9 days. That's 9 days. Because every day they are spending 1,000 naira. So that's the maximum amount. So let me leave that. So that's about targeted ads. It's profitable, it's good when you know how to set it up. So that's our class for today. And I will be ending this class now. So next thing I want to do now is, let's see if we can make use of, we will start with Skype. Let's try out Skype. Let's see if it will work better for us. So I will send a link to your WhatsApp now for the Skype link. So you just need to click the link. Skype should work with your Chrome. You have Chrome on your phone?
Yes.
Okay. So as soon as you click the link, you'll be directed to your browser and you can open it. So let's see if that will work. And we'll proceed from there. Thank you very much.
All right.
Send the link now.